I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't even know if it's an actual eyeshadow palette because I never opened it. Can you believe I bought this and never opened it? I should have, right? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for coming, I really appreciate it. So let me go ahead and take this moment to introduce myself to you guys. So if you like unboxings, I'm about to say face tutorials. I mean to say makeup tutorials. Oh my god. Product reviews and lifestyle videos. And oh my god, then this channel is right up your alley. If you like a really big hot mess of a personality, then you're absolutely going to love me. So while you're here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and go ahead and hit that notification bell as well, so anytime I upload new content you automatically get the notifications. And go ahead and follow me on my other social media platforms under the name of TrulyMKE. So that would be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. I had to think about all the other social medias that I try to handle. Oh my god. Anyways. Alright you guys, so before we can get started into the video, as we always start now, is fragrance of the day. Technically it's not for the day. Fragrance for the video. That doesn't sound right either. Anyways you guys, so let's go in with today's fragrance. So I'm going to be using a very, well, I don't want to say classic because it's not classic because it's still quite new. Anyways, let me just show you. So I'm going to be using the Chanel No. 5 Le. Oh my god, I feel like I'm going crazy right now. Anyways, so if you're not familiar with this particular fragrance, as you can see, this bottle is like literally halfway empty, or you can say halfway full, depending how you want to look at it. Try not to use it anymore because it's really pricey, but it's absolutely one of my top favorite fragrances in terms of like, you have, okay, what's that phrase? A signature scent, that's what I want to say. I actually have 3 signature friends. Oh my god, you guys. I'll get it together. I have 3 top signature fragrance scents that I typically use, and this is actually one of them. So yeah, this is, again, as I mentioned, this was released in 2016. I think I said that, I'm not sure. But this is kind of like a follow-up, I guess, sister, so to speak, from their highly successful, very popular Chanel No. 5. I know when they made this one, it was basically more of a lighter side of the Chanel No. 5. Chanel No. 5 is one of those scents that either you hate it or you love it. And even though it's so popular, it has a very, very strong, distinctive scent. But anyways, let me go ahead and spray this on because I'm already telling you about the history of this, and this isn't what the video is about, is it now? Anyways, so seriously, this, it smells divine. Like, when you wear this, you feel rich. Alright, you guys, so if you saw my last video in terms of my makeup eyeshadow palette collection, no, my palette overall collection, you would have noticed that I said this was going to take me forever. And it did. Well, it did. Okay. Anyway, so I was like, you know what? I really need to split this video. So this is actually part 2 of my palette collection. If you have not seen part 1, I will definitely include a link in the description field below, so you can definitely check that video out as well. So let's go ahead and get started. This time around, I'm not doing vlog style because I need some practice. Like, I'm struggling, like multitasking, holding the camera, showing you guys all of this. It's hard work. So you vloggers out there, tip my hat off to you guys because I don't know how you guys do it. So anyways, let's go ahead right into the first product in terms of the palette that I have in my collection for 2020. I will get it. So the first one that I have here, this is a recent item or product that I received, Natasha Diona. This was an exclusive palette through BoxyCharm. Do you hear my cat in the background? Okay, if you hear my animals, my kids screaming, don't mind them. Anyways, so that is this particular palette right here. I did do a review on this particular palette and a tutorial, and this is actually really beautiful. Like, this palette right here is gorgeous. So anyways, if you haven't seen that, I will definitely include a link as well, so you can take a look at the overall look that I created. But that palette, top notch. All right, so the next product or next palette that I'm going to go into, this is kind of like an exclusive Walgreens limited edition Disney. I can't remember how long ago this was. I think it was like 4 years ago when I received this particular palette. So those are the shades in there. I have never used it nor swatched it or anything like that. I guess the reason why I haven't is because I wanted to keep it as a souvenir, but I'm like, why did I throw away the box for it? Because then wouldn't that make more sense if I would have kept the box? I don't know, but the packaging is beyond adorable. Like, do you see that? It's super, super cute. All right, you guys. So the next item that I have, or next palette that I have in my collection, also a limited edition palette through Walgreens. This is called Evil Queen, at least I think so, I don't know. But anyways, this only has 3 shades. Again, I have not used it, not swatched it, anyways, you guys, so these actually don't have a name. It's just a pretty much a generic packaging, but I bought it just because it was Disney, it had villains, and it was like, oh my god, I have to have it. So yeah, anyways, you guys, so the next palette that I have, this is from Sola Look Cosmetics. You've already noticed I take a moment, Carlos, and slow down. I do speak very highly of this brand just because I really do love this brand. Like the way people were hyping up Morphe at one time, this is how I feel about this company, this particular overall, their quality. I'm hyping them up and they're good, not comparison. I'll probably say Morphe. Anyways, that's a conversation for another day. Let me not be all shady. So, let me show you the back really quickly. Again, if you've not seen this movie, Flashdance, you crazy. Because this is one of my top favorite films of all time. Comparing to like Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Purple Rain, what else? Oh my god, Goonies. You know what? I could just keep on going. This is not a video about my favorite movies because we will be here forever. Anyways, so when I take off the box, and packaging is still the same in the back. Now here is the inside. Like, look at this, you guys. Like, these are really beautiful. I believe I purchased a second one that I can use because they actually don't sell this anymore. They actually end up retiring it. So what I mean by retiring it, that this particular company gets a license to use the imagery. Is that a word, imagery? The image of, you know, whatever movie or TV show that they're utilizing, and they get a certain amount of time to use it. After that, when the license is up, then they have to retire the products, which means they can no longer sell it again unless they can get an extension. But this palette right here, super cute. All right, so the next palette, also from Sola Look Cosmetics. They actually have 2 collections with Beverly Hills 90210. That is the front. This is the back. Super cute packaging. Really, really is. Now, look at this. Like, come on, you guys. You see this? Oh my god. If you're a Beverly Hills 90210 fan, this is something that you should have got, because seriously, I mean, I think it's still available, I think, on their website. I could be completely wrong. I believe, I gotta check. I purchased a second one just so I can actually use one of them here, but those are the shades. So there's highlighters, there are matte shades, and then there's also metallic shades in this particular palette. Gorgeous palette. I mean, overall, in terms of the quality for an indie brand, super, super good. So now the next products that I have, and I'll show you both of them. These, I did a tutorial and showing you guys because I thought these were so cute. And the reason why I thought these were so cute, because when you open it up, well, obviously, come on now, look at this. I Heart Revolution. You open this up, and it's a freaking hamburger. Like, how genius is this? And not just like a regular like cardboard box. Like, this sucker is squishy, so fluffy. Like, seriously, it's like so fluffy. Like, ooh, so anyways, I'm not doing a review on the packaging, but let me go ahead and show you the inside. So I did test these out in a eyeshadow tutorial as well, so you can definitely take a look at my older videos so you can see my thoughts and opinions on those particular goodies. And here is the other one right here. I believe this one is the vegan. Hello, Carlos, I'm over here. The vegan hamburger palette, same concept. Like, my God, just look at this. It brings a smile to my face. Literally, it does. So that is the inside. I did use this also in the same tutorial to giving you, I went I went ahead and used both palettes to create one single look. I got it. Oh my god, you guys. All right, so from the same company, I Heart Revolution, I bought these 3 eyeshadows right here. Like, I don't know why. When I look at these, they remind me of like The Simpsons. Completely, they absolutely do. Like, I cannot wait. I want to go back and to get more of these. So let me go ahead and show you this first one right here. It's kind of like I don't know, like, oh, it's a sugar coated donut, and I definitely got to use this. I remember this palette, like, it's like grayish blacks and pinks in here. So beautiful. Like, I'm not surprised I forgot about this. This is what happens, is that I have so many palettes that I forget what's in the palette in terms of shade wise, and I don't go back in there and use it. I really should use this one just because it's all green. Super slick. I haven't used these. Now this one's hilarious because it got like a 3D, you see that? A 3D texture, super cool. Now look at that, like, isn't that beautiful? Completely just raspberry, it's just raspberry up. I don't know, for when I was saying that, I was singing a song really quickly. Let me not sing the words because I don't want YouTube yelling at me. All right, anyways, you guys, so the next palette, I also did a review and a tutorial using this. Just in case if you haven't seen it, let me go ahead and take it out. The packaging, again, this is from ColourPop. This is a Mandalorian, Baby Yoda, or the child, however you want to phrase him, because I know a lot of people go by different names for him. You can call him the cuteness because he literally is super cute. I do have to be careful how I open it, because if you saw my first video, or yeah, for unboxing this and doing the tutorial, then you would have seen what happened. Like, literally one of the pans fell out and I was crushed, but I got it fixed. Anyway, so I'm gonna be super careful how I'm holding it. You probably can guess which of the shades fell out. Like, literally it fell out. Anyways, you guys, so yeah, this one I have to be extra careful with in terms of using it, because I tell you, it's just, yeah, after it fell out, I'm like so scared to actually reuse it again. Anyways, all right, so the next palette that I have here, this is a limited edition, I believe, from Becca and Christy Teigen. It says it's like a face glow palette. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I don't even know if it's an actual eyeshadow palette because I never opened it. Can you believe I bought this and never opened it? I should have, right? Because I bought this from like TJ Maxx, I believe. And look, look, you probably can't see it. Like, the paper from the original packaging still on here. You know what? All I know is that this could be completely gutted and ruined and not even check. Oh my god, we'll find out together. Oh, okay, no. Oh, this inside is gorgeous, and this mirror. Whoa. This is, you guys, seriously, this is how bad it is that I buy products, so many like palettes and things like that, and I don't even use them all. Like, this is slick. Okay, this definitely is going to be a keepsake. I cannot use this, but I'm dropping it. But this mirror is massive. Like, whoa. Okay, I like this mirror though. You know what? Dang it. I wish there was more of these out there. This is actually really pretty. Okay, and you know what? Let me just put this down and get to the next one. All right, so the next palette that I have here was a recent item that I received in one of my BoxyCharm shipments. I believe it was in the premium. Don't quote me. I definitely want to still go into this palette and use it. I did say that it looks semi-generic looking once you take off the sleeve or the plastic, and it still does to me, completely honest. I mean, it just looks generic, it really does. But in terms of like the shades, they're really pretty. I'm not going to take that away in terms of the overall colors, because they're really, really nice. Like, hey, these shades right here, like this, are completely up my alley. You know what I was thinking about the other day? If I were to create my own palette, what would it be? So let me give you kind of a clue, because this might be a really cool palette if I ever have the opportunity to create my own. So I'm from Wisconsin, if you guys don't already know, and I'm from Milwaukee, if you don't already know. So Milwaukee is pretty well known, especially Wisconsin being the cheese state, right? And the beer and cheese state. Let's put it that way, and for sausages. So we're pretty known for cheese, beer, and sausages, especially in the Milwaukee area, in the downtown, because I really don't live that far from downtown Milwaukee, where there's a lot of indie small breweries, and larger breweries, and then there's cheese factories, there's sausage factories, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, let's just put it there in the universe. I'm able to create my own palette because I'm sure you guys are going to have a kick out of it, because I was already thinking of names to my palette and the shade colors. I kid you not. Like, that's how my mind works. Anyways, you guys, so the next palette that I have here, this is from Pure. This is a Festival. I believe at Festival, I showed you my other video, 2.0. This came in a BoxyCharm shipment. I've actually never used it. I believe I did swatch it. So these are the shades in there. These are actually really pretty shades. Like, to me, these are gorgeous. Like, do you see those? Oh, yeah, I love those shades. Oh wait, no, here's number 2. I think the reason why 2 is out together with Festival 1, because I actually was going to create a video, and never got to it, of doing them together in terms of like how both of the palettes, if they work in a uniform manner. Does that make any sense? I don't know, you guys. But like, this packaging is super cool. I think I swatched this one. I'm not 100% sure. So that is the inside. Hopefully you're able to pick up, because it is metallic. Metallic packaging doesn't always do the best in my studio because of the bounce back of the lighting. Oh my god, I don't know what I was about to say. All right, so this is another palette that I have. I received this in one of my BoxyCharm shipments. If you saw my video when I did this, you really got a feel for what I honestly thought about this particular palette. Yeah, I never even used it. I swatched it, and I told you why I knew I wasn't going to like it. Let me go ahead and show this to you instead of talking here. I will try to use it, but I can guarantee you I'm not going to like it. It just, in terms of the swatching and what I thought it would be, turned out to be that way. Yeah, I'm sounding real bitter, aren't I, right now? Anyways, you guys, so the other 2 products or palettes that I have is a collection that came out this past summer, and they're actually restocking this collection on Wet n Wild is on their website, so you're still able to get these, which is really cool. So they also have a face palette. So these are just the 2 eyeshadow palettes. That's the reason why I didn't want to show you the face palette. But look at these, like, come on. Let me give you that one first, so hopefully you can see it. Hopefully you can see it. As you notice, I have not even opened it because I haven't wanted to swatch it, because I didn't know if they were going to bring it back. But now I'm kind of tempted to kind of get into the sucker just in case I can buy an extra one. But I'm like, do I really want to buy an extra palette? Well, wow, if you ever see this video, send me some extra ones, please, because I really want to use this. Anyway, so that is the other one right there. Alright, you guys, so a recent purchase that I made was through ColourPop Cosmetics. This is the Stone Cold Fox palette. I do actually love this particular palette. Like, the shades in here are gorgeous. I did do a review on it. In the review, I did have some good positive things. The only difference was that there was a lot of kickback. The pigment is definitely there. It's a very blendable eyeshadow palette. I'm going to show you to you one more time. Yeah, I definitely want to go into this a little bit more, because I can definitely see so many different options of eyeshadows that you can actually create. There are some shades, I'm not going to lie, that look very, very close to each other in terms of shade-wise. So, I mean, if anything, I really think they could have cut this down, but that's just a personal opinion of mine. Anyways, you guys, so the next palette that I have here, this is a limited edition, and I just noticed that the label's upside down. This is a limited edition palette from Too Faced. Again, it's upside down, don't mind me. So that is that. You take this off, and the limited edition was between a collaboration between Too Faced and Erica Jane. So if you're not familiar who Erica Jane is a, I don't want to say character because it really isn't a character. It's a housewife on the television show from Beverly Hills. Oh my god, you see, I have Housewives of Beverly Hills. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Why wouldn't it come out? Anyways, so let me go and take this sucker out. Hopefully I'm holding it the right way. I don't know if I am. Okay, so there's a little booklet in here. I think that's pretty standard with Too Faced products. So here is the palette itself. Again, I have not used it. I have not swatched it. I don't tend to, because I really want to keep this as a keepsake. I never realized how holographic it is. Wow, that's actually really cool. Ooh, now I think this is actually really cool in the sense of the packaging inside. Let me see if nothing falls out, like, you know, that extra sleeve. All right, let me see. Why does it seem a little chalky or like powdery? So that is the mirror. Super cool, right? Now look at this layout. Like, that's not a typical, you probably can't see it. Let me see this way. This is not a typical eyeshadow layout. Now, the reason why I didn't want to use it, because it was really hard to get this because it was sold out, and luckily I was able to find it on, no, it wasn't sold out. I'm sorry. There was a couple products that I couldn't find because when this first got released, I hurried in, like, went to Sephora the day of the release and looking all in the store, within a JCPenney, Sephora and a JCPenney's, and the sales lady had no clue what I was talking about. I was like, what do you mean? I'm checking online. It says you have this, you have this. They go, no, we don't have it. So she went to the back stock room, come to find out they did have it, but they only got one item of each product, except two of the products they didn't get in their store. Right? Isn't that kind of weird? So I said, you know what? I don't care. Box it up, package up, whatever you need to do. I'm taking all of what you have. So, all right, you guys. So the next item that I have, this is from last year. This is from Too Faced Cosmetics. They released this holiday like mini palette makeup collection kit. I got this because my husband was trying to find me the gingerbread at that time, the palette, and it was completely sold out. So he ended up getting this, which was really nice, and I still haven't used it because it's so cool. So it comes with like a mini mascara. Then it comes with like this holographic, really cool, hopefully it picks up, like packaging of like a lip balm or lip gloss, but it looks holographic because if you look at the inside, like, you see that? Is that super cool? So then inside, when you pull it out, you get like this massive, huge, well, it's not huge, but it's big enough palette. Like, come on, isn't that so awesome? I haven't used it. It smells like gingerbread, but I haven't used it because it's so adorable. Oh, sorry, you guys, I'm not even in frame. Like, do you not see this? Look, like, this is why I don't want to use it. Isn't it so cool? Like, okay, I can, dang lighting. Okay, but you see it now? It still smells like gingerbread. Oh my god, it's so awesome. Like, I'm so happy when I see it. I'm kind of glad that he didn't get the gingerbread palette because I got it this year. So I was able to get this one because this is so, I really want to use it, but at the same time, I don't. Like, I don't know, what would you guys do if you got like a really cool product for like a gift like this? Like, come on, like, would you use it or just keep it? Like, oh my god, you're so cute. I'm just having a moment here, you guys. All right, you guys, so the next item or next product that I have in my collection is this recent purchase that I made through Ulta. It's a collaboration with the Harry Potter, not sure how you want to call it. It's not a state, but Harry Potter line, however you get what I'm trying to say, right? So I did use this in a recent tutorial. I'm not the most happiest with it because you do have to go into this palette quite a bit in order to get any type of pigment or any payoff, and that is the same with this particular palette as well. I mean, they're very beautiful colors, don't get me wrong, but if you don't mind the, you know, finessing it, then you'll be able to create something good. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so the next palette that it's actually in here, I have not taken it out yet just because since I had two not so great experiences, I don't know if I should really go into this one and use it or just keep it as a keepsake. So I haven't gone into it, and that's the same with this other palette also from Harry Potter and Ulta. There is that, it's right there, the other palette. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you guys want to see like a tutorial still using those two palettes? If you really do, I don't mind doing it. Just leave a comment below and say, hey, Carlos, yes, absolutely. Still do an actual eyeshadow palette review on those two remaining boxes from the Harry Potter and Ulta collaboration. And then I don't have a problem doing that. It's just like, do I really should do that? I don't know. Anyways, you guys. All right, so the last and two final eyeshadow products or palettes that I have, at least I think I do, unless some fell behind, we'll find out later, is this Hip Dot and Tapaquito PR packaging box that I have right here. So if you haven't seen the review or the unboxing of this, You'll definitely see that within my older videos, and I'll include a link as well just in case you want to. But let me go ahead and show you. There were 2 palettes, so that is the box there. Now let me go and put this to the side. So let me show you the first palette. So the first one is this one right here. So this is like a pigment palette. They actually did really well when I first used them. I only went into like 2 shades, I believe, into this particular palette. So that is those right there. As you see, they're still like brand new. Like I barely used it because that's how well the pigments picked up on those the first tutorial that I used using this particular palette or this collection. Like I barely had to go into it, and I was like, oh, okay, hip hop, you did it right. So here is the other one. Now I'm trying to be careful because again, the bounce back. So let me show you the inside, and this is a really cool palette. Like the coloring, super cool. Like, come on now. Hopefully it's picking up and you're able to see it and it's translating well on your end, because sometimes I'm like, man, the lighting here doesn't always show the best of the products, because sometimes the products have like those metallic foil-like packaging, and you get what I'm trying to say, right? I hope so. All right, you guys, so that comes to an end in terms of my video. That is my overall palette collection that I have. I have no clue what I was about to say in terms of for 2020, because who's to say what more I will have in 2021, because I already have a lot of palettes now. So I'm like, ooh, do I need to cut back? I don't know. Definitely leave a comment below if you have any of these palettes, and if so, which one is your favorite? Which one do you despise? Which one like, ooh, I would never use it? Or is there one that you're like, man, I never knew that ever came out? Then definitely leave a comment below. If you wanted me to do a tutorial using any of the palettes that I showed you in this particular part 2 video, definitely also anyways, leave a comment below. Let me know which palette that is, and I'll work that into creating an eyeshadow tutorial. My mind is going shot blank right now. I don't know why, you guys. But anyways, until then, make sure y'all brush your teeth, wash your culo, and subscribe. Definitely, please subscribe. So if you haven't done so already, just make sure you hit make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also hit the like button, please. Until then, take care. Bye.